So let's take start. The presentation outline is strychnine, strychnine pharmacokinetics, pharmacodynamics, and toxicity. Now, strychnine is a spinal cord stimulant, like we have other stimulus, cerebral stimulant, and midbrain stimulant. So strychnine is basically spinal cord stimulant. Now that is the structure of strychnine. There is the formula of strychnine. Now characteristics of strychnine. Strychnine highly toxic, colorless, crystalline, and indole alkaloid. Source Strychnus swamica, Latin vomiting nuts. The Strychnus swamica is basically a plant. So it is a plant-based drug there. It is also known as dog button and poison nut. Actually, it is the strychnine is get from seeds. So the seeds are called dog button and poison nut. Now source. So the source of nux vomica seeds is fruit berry, a berry-shaped fruit. Fruit have 3 to 5 seeds. Seeds are washed and sun dry. Commercial supply is from Cambodia and Sri Lanka. Seed extraction is occur basically in industry. Now strychnine is marketed as strychnine sulfate or phosphates. That's the seeds of that is nux vomica seeds. Pharmacokinetics. So now it can be taken orally, inhalational form, and in injection form. Rapidly absorbs from GIT. Transported by plasma and erythrocytes. Minimum protein binding. So it has very low protein binding. Okay. So easily be transported into tissue star. T half-life is 10 hours and unchanged urine excretion they approximately 20%. Now pharmacokinetics. In pharmacokinetics, the distribution is very fast. Its accumulation occurred in liver and kidney. Peak blood plasma concentration occur from 15 minutes to 60 minutes. Metabolism is actually occurred in liver microsomal enzymes, and that metabolism is oxidative type biotransformation. Blood-brain barrier can be crossed easily. Now it's pharmacodynamics yani how strychnine works. So pharmacodynamics, strychnine is the antagonist of glycine receptor. Now what is glycine receptor? Glycine receptors are major inhibitory neurotransmitters that are located in the spinal cord, and that are the ligand gated channels of chlorine. So now what happens? Now it causes hyperpolarizations when strychnine binds to these receptors. So these causes hyperpolarization, and the membrane threshold is increased. So it's basically affect motor nerves in spinal cord. Now we know that glycine is major inhibitory neurotransmitter. Now, so what happens when strychnine poisoning occurs? The inhibitory potential or mechanism is lost. So a little stimulus can activate the brain and spinal cord. So it basically stimulates the muscles. Okay, so muscles relaxation doesn't happen. Okay, so muscles remain in a very now that's the mechanism picture. Uses. It was used before World War II. No current medical use due to high toxicity. Used to poison dogs, cats, crows, and rodents. Stomachic and general tonic stimulates muscular coat of intestine. Increase peristalsis. It decreases constipation. Cardiac failure. It also can be given in cardiac failure because it increases blood pressure. Now uses. Appetite stimulant, suicidal poisoning, performance enhancer. It actually is also a central stimulant. Abortifacient, valuable tool in physiological and neuroanatomic research. Strychnine poisoning. Petal dose is actually from 30 to 100 milligram. Petal period from 30 minutes to 2 days. Seizures. Now if it's poisoning happens, so what happens? It causes seizures, stiffness, spasms, agitation, mydriasis, nystagmus. As poisoning progresses, tachycardia happens, hypertension, tachypnea, cyanosis, diaphoresis, water and electrolyte imbalances occur. Cyanosis is actually the bluishing of the skin. The tachypnea is actually breathing rapidity, and diaphoresis is sweating. Now strychnine poisoning. Strychnine poisoning, it causes death, cardiac failure, respiratory failure, multiple organ failure, brain damage, and opisthotonous position. Poisoning treatment. Now, what is the treatment of if strychnine poisoning happens? So, what can be given to treat it? So, anticonvulsants can be given, muscle relaxants can be given, respiratory support and ventilation. No light or loudness should be there because it can stimulate the or it can worsen the condition. Activated charcoal and stomach lavage can be also performed. Now, summary: indole alkaloid glycine antagonists kill animals and rodents, toxic in nature. Thank you so much.